Yeah, my phone's starting to get pretty hot now, so that's why it keeps crashing quite a bit. Usually when I play, I keep it hooked up to the monitor and the fan set up a lot better. I can't do that while recording, so we working with what we got right now until I get the new setup I was talking about. I want to get an MSI Summit laptop and MSI Qualm handheld, which, I don't know if it's like something to really ask for, but crowdsourcing that would be really cool between people that, really like what I create and maybe the other people I create alongside it. If we could all help each other buy gaming equipment, that'd be really sick. But for now, I have the fan set up a lot more like I normally do, so it should bring the phone's temperatures down pretty good to be able to at least finish the tour. Yeah, and to continue going on about what I was just talking about, I'm gonna do a little test with the boat just to, illustrate how it works. I'm sure there's lots of other boat builds right now that work and work pretty well. This one works pretty good. It's nowhere near perfect, but see, and that's another thing that would be kind of cool to be able to do in first person, though. Totally unintentionally right now, which is not even moving. But imagine being able to play this game in first person and be able to drive like this. This would be so freaking cool. The boat's not moving though. Yeah, and I still gotta put like a chest on the front end. But it has like the nice front porch kind of setup where you can fish and hang out on the front real easy. It's really slow compared to some of the other boats. Like I have boats that go out in the ocean that are really fast. Fishing dock that I built over here. I don't know. It should be like right there. It's not loading in or something. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's one of the fishing docks. That's kind of the one I was going to destroy out by Colorado. That's what's going to be replacing it. And then this one's really fun to go. There's a whole waterfall and like whitewater raft setup over there, which we have fun going up and down the river. That boat's way too slow to go back up the river now, though. Yeah, so that's essentially, it's like an unmarked, really awesome chill spot, village kind of view of my property. Yeah, and then to make a regenerative ranch though that actually grows a bunch of different types of cellulosic biomass to make quite a bit of different stuff is one of my ultimate goals in actual life too. So getting to create it in the game first, at least, in the capacity that's able to do that in, has been really, really fun, actually. I really love doing that, 'cause in a sense, it's almost like living there already. And then it's kind of cool, it works out like I've been meeting a lot more awesome people that own ranches and kind of want to do similar things and to work with them, and it's almost like creating it in the game sometimes helps bring those kinds of people to me. And yeah, so this is actually the main Giza base right here. This is our main motorsports hub out here. I wish we could have made it out of, like I heard the Osiris caves are coming out soon. Oh, I would completely redo this or build another one out on one of the other tracks we've identified, like over there, or like in between those two, and make an actual legit pyramid setup, because ancient Egypt is absolutely incredible to me. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna get more glass. Shit, make it again. Bright Bomber's been, she makes a ton of glass. Usually it's like 30. And then this whole base, we built it specifically to get this awesome waterfall village vibe. You can hear the waterfall all the time. Just kind of get that ASMR, soak it in a little bit right now. This farm field was a lot bigger. We had to go all the way out here before it started getting the high complexity warning limit, so I shrunk it down, which then was what prompted me to make the pyramid we just came from with the farm fields inside of it too, so we have an actual farmland village. And then me and my brother built this entire setup. I built all the storage. He actually built these pyramids on this one. And yeah, this is where we're starting to get really cool and really good with the actual storage setups. This looks way, way, way better than the previous shop we had. Just drop some stuff off while we're clear out my inventory a bit. Eat some pizza. The epic pizza that it is. The most sought after food in the whole game, that and cheese. Which honestly, I don't know how to make cheese yet. We find it, a lot of the people make the cheese for us now, or, well, they make pizza. They just make the straight up pizza. That's a little RV camper. This was our first garage here that we built. We built this entirely in preparation for the Mechanical Mayhem upgrade, which then it was hilarious that we put the standard garage doors all right here, and none of the vehicles fit in those garage doors, so, now it's just a wide open door, which I learned how to make actuated garage doors, but we'll get into that in the next village here, because that's the next phase of building. But this is a landing pad for the ships. all sorts of stuff we got up there. Whoa. What? Look at that. I don't really know how to do like a Moses part the seas. I don't have that emote though, but anyways, that's really wild looking. Just straight up sky in the water. That's never happened before. This is full on, this was like a first attempt at like a camper van kind of build in the game. It's like a guest house now. There's one of the really fast boats. It's very simple. Very, very simple. It's the whole setup to get. This is where I plan to make the whole Red Bull fluke tag setup when they actually, you know, make gravity and rocket-based vehicles function again. Because if we can make it back to where they were before the Mechanical Mayhem Update 2, this could be really, really cool. Because you can, it's like a giant ski jump with a ramp at that end, and make all sorts of wacky contraptions and experiments to launch off that. As you can see though, in mobile it's not entirely excellent. Which for a mobile game, this is absolutely awesome. But, you know, you can see what I'm working with here. And it's not great sometimes. So regardless, this is you can see the similarity of the Great Pyramid and then the other two following pyramids around it. That was the design concept there. That's one of my brother's trucks. He likes, it's like a monster truck, and he just recently added the whole fence. I don't know what to call it, like the platform around it, which it works extremely well to protect the truck. Because his broke a lot, and that was his answer. And these are the go-karts slash race vehicles. There's actually 4 of them. I believe one of them we actually sunk in the ocean still. We haven't gotten it fixed or rebuilt yet. That's a whole story and a half all in itself. But these are the ones, those are the ones that still function. And that was intended to be like a car wash slash parking garage, and then the, you know, gas station. Again, I really like the modernist build of her gas stations. Those things, absolutely incredible. I was gonna make that style, but I don't have the Der Burger set. I haven't bought that. So possibly in the future I'll make it look a lot more like hers, but that was kind of the premise, and make it, you know, simple but functional. That's basically, hold on, we'll get the celebratory gong before we head out. So this leads into the track. This is kind of the start and finish line a lot of the time. Starting line, we usually go this way, almost wish I should have driven one of the cars, because they handle this a hell of a lot better than this truck does. But like, there's one of the hairpin turns. It's really hard to get around sometimes. In the other cars, it makes it really fun because of the terrain. Those don't have balloons or anything on them to help them not flip. So, which we designed them and made them on purpose to be able to flip still. So that way it's a lot more fun and a lot more of a challenge when you're racing. Because otherwise you wouldn't really be able to like pass people or, you know, be able to actually make it fun and competitive. That's actually the pathway to go to the new desert village, which we'll get there. We'll do a whole lap and kind of show off this course. Again, I'm going to take a lot of shortcuts because this thing don't turn very well. And this goes right by my house, which is another battery facility in the middle of the other racetrack. There's one, this is one, and then the other one is over there to the left. There's a third one that we've set up in the Frostlands area, even more to the north that way. It's got like spectator arena setups and all sorts of stuff. I don't know, I've started making all that just in case they allow more people in, or even, you know, if we have 4 cars but 8 people, you can have 4 spectators and 4 racers and swap out. And we might go through more of that in later videos though. This is the area we went through before. It connects into the loop. This is a very calm, casual kind of lap. I'm flooring it, but this truck isn't as fast or as exciting as the actual race vehicles are. On purpose, this one, I built this, you know, to actually be extremely functional and travel with it, not to necessarily race this. But it's by far, as it almost flips because of lag, by far the most reliable vehicle. I made this one extremely well. Athena 3.0 works very well at what it's for. It's like an expedition vehicle to travel around the world, carry everything, and do everything that needs to be done in every sense of the word. See, they can still do stuff like that. See, but as you can tell though, the range is decent. It's pretty good in this, not bad, but could be a lot better. That was, what, 3 batteries to go out from like Colorado and all over the place out here and come out here, do a whole lap. It takes about 1 battery to do a lap in the race cars around the tracks, which we usually have 2 just in case in each car. And this is the other part of the track. This is the one that actually goes out. It's a bigger track, this one, but not quite as built out yet. We're building this one out a lot more now. She just flew off there. go more in depth on the whole track layouts when it's a lot more finalized, but this track is a lot more difficult than the one that we just went through, because this actually goes, as you can see right here, it ties into the Desert Valley biome, the dry valley, and show you the bridge we had to make right here. Made it nice and wide so there's like passing lanes, and mainly to also fit my brother's monster truck, because he actually built this bridge and it looks really good. Made it very, very good. But the track keeps going out that way. But we're gonna go to the Dry Valley Motorsports Ranch, or at least the beginning of it so far. Showcase that a little bit, and we'll call it good for the day, for the tour. You really gotta watch out for cacti. Those things will decimate your cars very fast in this. So, and then this is the new garage. Took me only 4 tries to make this whole garage door. This is the new camper van build. I'm gonna do a whole little YouTube short on that here in a minute too. Which is nothing super crazy, but I made a whole custom build to make it look like a camper van as much as possible. There's so many pieces I'd really like them to add and to have in to be able to make more, and I know they'll add them in sooner or later, because I know for a fact we're barely scratching the surface even at this point of what they're gonna make in Lego. And this is the new shop here though. I don't really want to show this is set up as like a neighborhood. Like you can see the other houses over there. Those are actually the other people that play in this world with me too. I'd have to, wait till they're here to record their stuff too. But this is gonna be the whole new neighborhood Motorsports Ranch. Like, this is not just me anymore. Everybody's gonna have their own house and own setup all around this new track. Which is gonna be pretty cool. I'm ready to see what the other two make and what we all create together here. That's basically a good rundown of what we got going on though here in this world. Stoked to make a lot more, and this is still sort of the beginning, even though it's been since the beginning of Lego Fortnite period that we've been playing this. This is still all very much being built and a work in progress, and we're gonna make way more cool stuff in the future. So this is where we're at. I mean, I'm gonna have to figure out a new way to have my backup battery storage. I might be able to put it on the front itself right there. I don't know, we're gonna find out. Make it look like bolt horns on the front of the truck. But with that, everybody, hope everybody has an awesome day, and hope you guys have lots of creative, ingenuitive moments and get to building yourself. Good night.